let's talk about election cycle and the impact on the real estate market. Okay, so couple of things. Okay, so first and foremost, no one can ever predict where interest rates are going to go. No one can ever predict where the market is going to go. But there are historic indicators and there are trends in which we can follow. So I'm going to share two different ways that the market could likely go. And these are my predictions, two predictions of how the real estate market could go during this 2024 election season. So let's talk about the historic data that we do have, because when we're looking at predicting, we have to look at where we've gone, where things have been. And historically, during election years, over the past 40 years, 1.5% decrease in sales price. I'm sorry, in home sales. So 1.5% fewer sales. Now, when you're talking, 5.2 million sales times 1.5%, that's a lot of homes. That's 78,000 homes across the country. Think about that, 78,000 homes. So in addition to that, the overall average days on market for real estate during election years in the 80s was 75, in the 90s, 65, in the 2000s, 55 days, 2010s, 45 days, and in the 2020s, the lowest ever in 30 days average on market for a total of 54 days on average during election time. Now, that actually seems quicker than I remember here in Rhode Island. I do feel that properties do sit a little bit longer on the market during elections. It's no need to panic. We're just setting your expectations, as that's what happens. The average list price to sale price ratios overall over the past 40 years are 97.2% during the election time period. Okay, so just about 3% under list price. And then the average inventory levels, meaning how many homes, how long, how many months it would take to extinguish the supply on the market. The overall average in the past 40 years has been a 6-month supply. Currently, we're over a 3-month supply. So meaning if not one new additional home listed in the next 3 months, there'd be nothing else to sell across the country, which is pretty wild. Okay. So here's my thought. Ready? So in the election season for 2024, if you are looking to purchase or if you are looking to sell, this is going to be relevant to both of you, okay? In the event that the interest rates stay the same or go up, the actual winners, will be the buyers. And here's why. Because there's going to be fewer buyers out there. People always go, oh, well, I don't know, with elections, a little bit concerning. That's where the lack of 78,000 transactions on average comes across, right? The 1.5% fewer, which is not a massive number, but big enough, okay? So there's going to be fewer buyers out there. There's going to be more inventory, more homes on the market just due to the seasonality and because things are sitting a little bit longer, and more for buyers to choose from, more for buyers to nitpick from. Buyers will likely be able to do home inspections. Buyers will likely not have to waive those contingencies, and buyers will have less competition. So in the event that interest rates stay the same or go up, the buyers are actually going to win in that situation. It's not going to be a full-on buyer's market, though. It's going to become more of a balanced market. Now, the second overall situation that could happen is in the event the interest rates drop. If the interest rates drop into the fives, if we see like a 5.99, the market is going to go bananas. It's going to explode. I'm telling you, it's going to be very, very, very competitive for buyers, and sellers are ultimately going to be getting what they want for their homes. They're going to be getting list price and or better. Buyers are going to have to waive inspections again. The inventory is going to drop back down. And, so either way is not necessarily bad or good. It's just what could happen in the market, and somebody always wins depending on which way the pendulum will swing.